Is Cumming, Georgia still affordable, or has the Forsyth Tax finally caught up with us? You know, I get calls on a regular basis from people from California, New York, and Florida asking me, Terry, what does my money actually buy in North Georgia? I mean, come on, tell me, is it real, or is the affordability gone out the window? And I got to tell you, when we aren't just looking at the numbers and aren't just talking numbers, we're going to go into two very different worlds. One is the $500,000 price tag, the sweet spot. And by the way, that gets you entry level into some of the best schools in the state of Georgia, which is awesome. Or on the other hand, we're looking at basically $1 million plus price tag to be living on Lake Lanier, having that lifestyle experience of being on the lakefront and having all the restaurants and the wonderful lifestyle there is to be around the lake. So we're gonna look at square footages, we're gonna look at the finishes, we're gonna look at, most importantly, the location, because that sure does make a big difference. Because in Cumming, where you live on the map changes everything. So let's jump in. We're in the heart of Cumming. This is 5035 Stonehaven View, and it's hitting the market right now at $499,000. Now you gotta remember, just a few years ago when you're looking at the price, this home was really in the mid to upper twos. And this represents the entry-level luxury floor for a detached single-family home in a high amenity community. Now, what does $500,000 get you here? You're looking at about 1,900 square feet, 4 bedrooms and 2.5 baths. This one was built in 2005, so while it is not brand new, it has craftsman style and the open concept layout that everyone is truly looking for. You've got a bedroom on the main level, which is a home run, a big hit for home office or your out-of-town guests coming to stay. Check out this kitchen. Solid surface counters, a view straight into the family room, and plenty of natural light. As a matter of fact, it's well maintained and it is ready to go. Look at where we are. We're in Stonehaven Point, which is famous for its amenities. It's got a clubhouse, a fitness center, tennis courts, and a massive pool. It's resort-like living for $500,000. Great value. You know what they say about fitness center? I'm gonna fitness pizza in my mouth. That's what you're gonna do. Okay, so let's talk about the lot. When you get into the lot, let's talk about the backyard experience. This is exactly what most people are looking for. It is level, fully fenced, and private. You've got an extended patio. It's perfect for grilling while the kids or dogs are running around, or if you want to get out there and plant. It doesn't matter. Whatever your life is, whatever phase of living you're in, whatever age range you are in, you've got exactly the back lawn that most people are looking for. So you're zoned here for Whitlow Elementary School and Forsyth Central High School, which are incredibly sought after schools because they are in Forsyth County. And Forsyth County has gone from school system that through the 90s it waned up and down, but it has been consistently one of the best school systems in Forsyth County. So let's look at the micro market breakdown. Now, let's talk strategy. Why is this house $500,000 when one we just saw was the same price? It's all about the Georgia 400 corridor. Stonehaven View is just minutes from the highway. If you are not driving 15 minutes through back roads to get to the main road, this is a short jaunt straight over, direct connect versus windy. That is the difference. Remember, in Forsyth County, location makes a huge difference. In Cumming, we talk about the convenience premium. If you take this exact house and move it further north towards the mountains, you might get an extra 500 square feet for the same price. But if you move south towards the Alpharetta line, this house becomes a $650,000 home all day long, overnight. Now, when you see a $500,000 price tag in a spot like Stonehaven Point, you've got to move fast because it is the best pricing to get in the area. You're paying for the commuter's dream location in this community. Most of the clients moving from out of state see this and can't believe they're getting a swim tennis lifestyle this close to the city for under $500,000. But in the 2026 market, these are the homes that have multiple offers by Sunday night if they're put in the computer system Thursday right before the weekend. That's how hot this area and this price point is. Now let's double the budget and welcome to Long Lake. Here we are at 1925 Aurelia Drive, listed at exactly $1 million. If the first house was about comfort, this house is about status and sanity. What a lake it sits on in the middle of Long Lake. But this thing doesn't only have that, you're gonna see a mild surprise all the way through. So let's take a look. We are in South Forsyth right now in the zip code of 30041. This is the heart of everything. You're minutes from Georgia 400, shopping, and Northside Forsyth Hospital. But look at what's the extra $500,000 and what it buys you. This isn't just a house, it is a resort. Now pay attention, we've gone from about 2,600 square feet, jumping on up to 4,000 square feet in size, plus a finished basement. This home has been fully gutted and renovated all the way through. Not only that, we're talking a true chef's kitchen, custom cabinets throughout, designer finishes, and primary suite. You wake up looking over this gorgeous lake behind the home. Now that alone is $1 million view. Hey, but here's the real reason that you want to spend $1 million on this thing and love every penny of it. Man, it is this backyard. You've got a heated Gunite pool, the best kind for you to do. It's custom. Got a spa, a stone fire pit, and a deck that runs nearly the full length of the entire home. Are you kidding me? Most importantly, you're on a cul-de-sac lakefront lot. In South Forsyth, land is gold, and finding a lot that's this private with a pool and lake access for under $1.5 million, get out of town, get right here. $1 million. The view alone is worth it. Then we add the pool. That puts it above that. Let's talk about the lifestyle math of this $1 million Aurelia house. When people move to Lake Lanier or lake community like Long Lake, they think they're buying a house. They aren't. They're buying the weekend's retreat. And they've got the weekend to buy back because of the location. Think about it. In the $500,000 home on Saturday morning, you're packing up the SUV, driving 25 minutes to Mary Alice Park, paying for parking, and fighting the crowds to get nearer the water. In this $1 million home, you're walking out your back door with a coffee and sitting on your private deck overlooking the beautiful water that you wanted to have right outside your door. That $500,000 difference in price is essentially a prepaid vacation for the next 30 years. Plus, look at the basement. In the $1 million range, a finished basement isn't a luxury, it is a requirement. It's your gym, it's your theater, it's your guest suite for when the in-laws visit, which they will, because you now live on a lake. So let's look at the side-by-side comparison. Price $500,000 versus $1 million. Location, North Forsyth versus South Forsyth. Schools, North Forsyth versus South Forsyth. Both are elite, but South Forsyth is consistently ranked as one of the top in the state, year after year after year, but both of them great schools. The vibe, one is a starter move-up home, and the other is a forever estate. Big difference. The hidden cost of the $500,000 home is the time tax. You're driving further for groceries, further for the gym, and you're driving further for work. But the $1 million home is all about convenience and luxury. You are paying for the proximity to Halcyon, to Alpharetta, and the commute-friendly 30041 zip code. If you're watching this in May of 2026, the market isn't what it was 2 years ago. We have about 30% more inventory right now, which is great for a buyer. But the fragile part that I always talk about is it's because even with more houses for sale, the quality houses are still disappearing real fast. So if you find that home that needs a lot of work or needs a little bit of work, that could be the ultimate destination to go in there and get a good value and to go in there and enhance it and make it your own. Because the others that have everything already done, they're getting the bidding wars still. They're having people chomp them up just like they were on the market 4 years ago in 2021, 2022. So I'm seeing a lot of people over-improve $500,000 homes and trying to sell them for $700,000. Don't fall for that. On the flip side, in the $1 million and up market, there's actually where the people have room to negotiate, and it's happening right now in the negotiation train. And you might find that mix where you can do just a little bit of paint, renovation, and have a killer home at a great price. Sellers in the $1 million mark are often more flexible on repairs or closing costs than the guys selling the $500,000 starter home. And what cracks me up is we're talking $500,000 is the starter home, when back in the 90s, the starter home in Forsyth County was in the ones and low twos. It is amazing what this area is doing. Forsyth County is hot, hot. It continues to improve. The schools, people moving out here. So if you want a secure investment, Forsyth County is a great area, regardless of the price range that you go into. But just remember, selling the $500,000 starter home is different than the $1 million plus category. If you have the capital, the value play incoming right now, might actually be moving up. So which one is the better buy? Well, look, here's the deal. If you're an investor or a first-time home buyer, that $500,000 house is a rock solid asset. Forsyth County property values aren't going anywhere but up. It's got too much great stuff going on out here. But if you're relocating and want the Lake Lanier lifestyle without paying the $3 million price tag, $1925 is the ultimate luxury in the sweet spot in this area. It might not be Lake Lanier, but let me tell you something, sometimes looking out and having that awesome basement, that pool, the Gunite heated pool, overlooking a pristine lake, that might just satisfy the soul and give you enough of that lake living without having to pay the Lake Lanier price tag. At the end of the day, whether you're looking for $500,000 starter home in North Forsyth or that $1 million lakefront property, whether it's Lake Lanier or a neighborhood that has a lake, the Oasis of South Forsyth, you've got to have a plan. The market in Cumming is moving fast in 2026. Inventory is up, but the good ones, the ones with the pools and the lake views, they still sell in the quick over the weekend time. Don't wait, and make sure that you're working with the right agent that knows the real deals and the right values for you. If you've got value from this video, please do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button and join the community. We drop these deep dives every single week. We want to help you buy smarter, sell for more, and actually understand the math behind North Georgia real estate. And if you're thinking about making a move, hit the link below in the description and let's freaking go.